What's up, gang? It's Jay. We're coming at you here from the woods, and I thought that with the incoming winter weather we had, that it was a good time to kind of launch into a winter camo um, considerations for the modern Minuteman, right? I'm sure all of you guys have seen Red Dawn, the good one, the old school one with Patrick Swayze, right? Where these guys, so they essentially become your American partisans, right? They are at war with an invading force, and all of a sudden, through trials and tribulations, they they get into wintertime and they survive, right? They're doing these hit and run operations, what have you. But they had to adapt to their environment, hence the need for winter camo, as you can see. Um, Back then, mid 1980s, there wasn't a lot of the cool dude winter camo that we have today. There wasn't multicam, Alpine, or any of those. It was pretty much over whites. A lot of German stuff that was coming into the country. I remember as a kid seeing it all at the gun shows. So all of that was there, right? So what I've kind of done is I get inspired from watching Red Dawn. I really do, because I think there's things to take from it that can be useful. Can be useful for us Minutemen, and in a modern day context at least. So here what I've done is, and I'll throw up some pictures, but I had made an over white anorak out of a bed sheet. And then I had extra strips that I did. Remember Jed, Patrick Swayze's character? He had the head thing on with the band around it. So obviously I'm rocking that in an ode to that character. But from everything from camoing your rifle, just a simple white vet wrap, just enough to break up the outline of it and to break up the color scheme of it, works out really good. And then all the way down, remember in the movie, Jed's always wearing blue jeans, right? So we got our blue jeans on, and then we have gaiters on with over whites on our gaiters. So this way, let me see how far back I can get here to show you guys. So this way that helps break up that silhouette, right? So you're in the woods, you're walking in the snow. It helps cover all of that up. So there's that. But his character is seen dressed that way in the movie. So this really helps with breaking up the silhouette. And I think that's the key thing when we're talking winter camo considerations, is breaking up your silhouette. I'm wearing blue jeans just because of the movie and the character, but you may be wearing multicam, woodland, ranger green, OD, whatever it may be. As long as it works in your environment, you're good to go. Maybe it's over whites on the bottom and a camo top. Depends on what your environment is, but the idea is to look as natural as possible with the background that you're in, right? And break up that silhouette. I think that makes a big. Those are the kind of things that you have to think about. So another thing you want to think about, depending upon if you're moving in the woods, you're patrolling, maybe you're at a stationary area where you're overlooking an objective. Remember in the movie, they're overlooking tank movements, against U.S. forces and Russian forces, and they're watching this tank battle go on. So they have their binoculars on, and they're watching the battle there from an overwatch position before they end up getting involved in it. So what if you're in a real wet, snowy environment? And then here, let's go ahead and, because I brought some things. So let's say you're in a real wet, snowy environment and you want to mix up your camo a little bit, right? So obviously something that you could do is, and you can see here I have just a Ranger Green day pack on, but what if you were able to take your day pack and camo that up a little bit, right? And literally it just white sheets, take some cordage to wrap around it. You can run your buckles through there, run buckles through on either side. You could really get super creative with this for how you want to camouflage things. So there's just a simple pack cover, right? Secure that off with some cordage or whatnot, and you're good to go. But what if you need to, let's see, where did I have it? Here we go. All right. So What if you're in an Overwatch position and you really need to do a good job of, building up your camo a little bit? Maybe you have some sort of a ghillie set up on a hat that you can color, so that that there is going to break up your silhouette even more, especially if you're hiding in a tree line or whatever. It's going to break up that natural human silhouette of a head there, so that works out really good. Yeah, those are the things to think about. That's what I want you guys to think about and get out and practice it too. Shoot some video with it where you're in the woods moving around and see what kind of how good your camouflage effectiveness is. Let's see, what should we move on to? Go over some of the gear I got on today. So I have a my AK-74 Romanian with a like I said, with white vet wrap on it. We have the original wood furniture, Bakelite mags, Magpul AK pistol grip, and AK triangle buttstock on it too. And then I have an original East German rifle sling for it. So that's my weapon of choice today. And then we have in the I'm rocking a Chinese type, I forget which one it is, type 61, type whatever, but it's your classic Chi-Com chest rig. And in that you can see it's just all canvas, light green because it's been faded through the years. But in that I have a Baofeng radio with a short antenna to it. We have 3 additional rifle mags. These are all made in Germany. These are all German made. Actually, I think there is an E in front of that. So made in East Germany. So those are our AK-74 mags. And then obviously I have 3 of those across the fronts. And then take this off. And then after that, we've got a set of binoculars. So we have optics for binoculars. And that's all I've got with me today. So, and then my day pack, of course, for extra goodies, right? So I got water, coffee, a puffy layer for adding on, and yeah, and that's it. So it's really starting to come down. That's my spiel on winter camo effectiveness. Everything you can make from home. All my overwhites are all made literally from 2 white bed sheets. I did a little spray paint over it to camo it up a little bit just to help blend it in with the woods. A little brown, a little green. That's it. So everything literally did not cost me a penny besides the vet wrap on the rifle, and I think that was $1.99 at the grocery store for 3 yards of it. So it is well worth it there, guys. So anyways, winter camo considerations for you Minutemen. Take a note to the past with some of the old school stuff. You guys know I like old school, and with winter upon us, get out and practice, get effective with it, okay? Put in the hard work. So plus it's fun to get outside and run through your gear, right? So that's all I got, guys. You guys be good. Thanks for watching. Touch base later. Thanks a bunch.